We have it. We have done it. When we have it here for you today, Tray 11 Choco Cake Tower. I am so excited about this guide, and you better be too. Thank you for tuning in as always. Thank you for the likes and the subs. On top of that, if you got a question, if you got a comment, do let me know, because I love to hear from you, and feel free to join us in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. All right, let's get into it and break down Tray 11, the Nightmare-ridden Librarian. And this thing was an absolute nightmare for me. I swear I've spent hours on this one, made tons of investments in my cookies. I think I've spent several millions in gold just to get here. So we got a lot of stuff to cover in our 4Ts. That's the tactics, the team, the treasures, and the toppings, with tons of tips and tricks to help you get by this one and take it down, Tray 11 like me, and keep on moving onwards and upwards. So first and foremost, this boss here, Nightmare-ridden Librarian, applies attack and attack speed debuffs when attacked with multiple regular attacks within a certain period of time. This enemy has a fast attack speed, absolutely blazing, and becomes enraged, absolutely crazy, and receives more damage when their HP drops below a certain level, which is around 90 million. Defeat them by dealing high damage. It also has a ton of life, and it's at 1.8 million. In our teams, not quite there. So a couple things here. It has magic orb, fires an orb concentrated with magic that deals damage, and goblin wisp summons multiple flames that circle around the enemy and deals periodic damage. The recommended cookies here are Captain Caviar. We also have Rebel Cookie and Space Donut. All three of these, a lot of them do work for a lot of players. Now, a lot of them I don't see Space Donut in, by the way. However, we have that as part of our team here. Now, before we get into a little bit more, we can't ever forget about these, the special conditions, both good and bad. For us as a free-to-play player, I think it makes a lot of things level, particularly getting your cookies to 5-star there. And we do beat this without full-blown ascensions as a free-to-play player myself. We have min cookie level 70, skill level 70, and then everything else is pretty much X. That's including your topping bonus. So what does that mean? B-skits really matter. Now, a couple things in this one in particular. This is the team that we made it work. I absolutely am so ecstatic about this because it is a little bit different strategy. On top of that, we have different treasures and something very, very unique here, in particular, again, as a free-to-play player. My only 5-star, one of my very few 5-stars, is Cotton. So one of the reasons why I think this gets done, but also one of the reasons why, is this thing right here, the Seamstress's Pin Cushion, increasing your attack by 61%, roughly 62, and lifetime by 22% for summoned creatures. It does make a crazy difference, my friends, absolutely, positively. One of the hardest things with this one is truly survivability. Getting through this boss and staying alive on the crazy attacks, the speed of which it happens. Now, you may not get it the very, very first time. You got to stay at it, just like me. Hours and hours put into this. Tons and tons of gold put into this. Now, the other thing, before we get there, is this particular strategy revolves around that defense reduction. So we're comboing here with Space Donut and Rebel Cookie on that reduction. Huge, huge reduction. And then what we have here is also Prune Juice for tons and tons of built up damage over time, plus the summoned creature. Cotton here for a second healer, yes, but lots of summoned units that can become distractions for the Nightmare Librarian. And then last but not least, Snapdragon there for a second healer with that additional health bubble that makes a huge difference. Now, in terms of our treasures, again, like I said, part of the problem I had was I kept getting killed. So getting this additional defense in here makes a huge difference. If you just go on the attack, lots of times your cookies will just get wiped. And my team at the level that I'm at is not able to survive that or get enough damage in, so this works out nicely. We have Seamstress's Pin Cushion, like I said, also makes a huge difference. And then last but not least, Sleepyhead's Jelly Watch, giving us that additional attack and that cooldown. Now, one of the things you can make sure that you can do as well, just like me, I'm going to back out here real quick, is make sure you do go into your treasures as always. Because what you do want to do is make sure that you have everything. Sometimes those seamstresses can be in there and super helpful. Don't forget to do that. That's one additional tip and trick. And then you can obviously go over here, make sure that everything here is maxed out. I had to make sure that I did go use this, so I just wanted to call that out as this additional side and tip and trick for you in the Sublime Tower. So let's get back to it here in 11 and kind of finalize some of these pieces. So we talked about the treasures, very unique. We talked about this team, very unique. We're also comboing it with a little bit of the zoo jungle mentality, as I like to say. So damage reduction, zoo mentality gives us additional survivability with the double healers. Yes, you need to get the attack on, but if you can survive without getting total fully attack focus, it's another good strategy, and that's what this one is here for you now. Now, on top of that, our toppings and biscuits here, we recommend Radiant or Resonant. As always, we got all the guides for you down below. You can check those out here on the channel. We got the playlist, all that fun stuff. When it comes to our biscuits, one of the biggest things that I have found, most of mine, what you'll find on biscuit effects are, I have 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. So 1, 1. So one of the biggest things that you can do is get those to 3 and 4 is going to make a huge difference there for you. You may even want to drop from legendary down if you get a bunch of 3s like me, giving you another idea. I want to throw that out there because it makes a huge difference just to get through these, and particularly this level. So here we're on cooldown. Here we're on cooldown, here we're on attack, here we're on cooldown, and here we're on cooldown. So what we're doing is getting a lot of these skills, keeps resetting, getting the creatures out there, gives the distraction. Lots of damage is going to come from Space Donut, so watch this because that is going to be key here for us. And keeping a lot of distractions up for this boss is what's going to help us survive. So we'll see if we can get by it. Our very first run here, I don't expect it. Sometimes you may have to do it multiple times. A lot of luck can go a long way. Again, survivability, those healings, all that stuff is going to make that huge difference here. Now, generally what's going to happen is a little bit under a minute, you'll get to that 90 million. Everything's going to get a little crazy, hopefully depending on what hits in terms of the skills. We'll have enough stuff out there, as you can see, as that distraction for the boss. So making a huge difference there for you. We're getting real close here, and it's going to get a little nutty and a little crazy. Let's get all these things out right away. There we go, there we go. Look at this. If we get these heals stacked, we can keep that survivability, which is exactly what's going on. All right, we lost Cotton, my friends. Uh-oh. Down to the wire. Not quite enough on this run, but that makes the huge difference there. If we don't get clipped and we don't get hit and we can survive, we're gonna go for it again. That is gonna be the key piece for you. This team can be fairly consistent. As you've seen, I have beat it, and I have beat it a few times with this team in order to show you this particular guide. All right, here we go again. How's we're doing that? Don't forget our swag and merch, another great way to support the channel. For the details, thank you for that. All right, here we go. Get ready, my friends. A little luck can go a long way, as we like to say. Generally, I think what you're going to want to have happen is you're going to have recently cast Cotton, recently cast anything with our lovely supporting units. Here we go. All right, this time's a little bit better. So far, come on, stay alive, my friends, stay alive. Oh, not quite, so close. Is third time gonna be a charm for us here today? I think so. I have faith, I hope you have faith, and that is the name of the game here. Here we go. Ideally, you want to kind of keep these two alive. I mean, keeping everything alive is key. That's why we're running this team. All right, come on. Here we go. Only counts when I get it done on these guys, I promise you. All right. Getting close. All right, there's that 90 with a minute left. As long as we don't lose... Oh, we lost Prune right away. Let's see if we can keep Cotton. Keep Cotton alive. We're still in it. More damage reduction in there. I think that was our best run so far. See, again, as long as we can keep the zoo train going up front and keep that damage off our key cookies, makes a huge difference. Now, again, a little bit of luck. A little wrong hit there, a little right hit somewhere else makes that difference here. Here we are, my friends. Come on, team. Come on, team. As a free-to-play player, this means so much to me to be able to get by this level, particularly because I don't have all these promoted cookies. All right, here we go. Heating up, heating up, heating up. Come on, everything get in there right now. Cotton, stay alive. There, good heal. Another good heal. Come on, Cotton, get off, get off. There we go. Uh-oh, there's Prune. We're getting down to the wire. Good heal there. Just a couple more. Oh, it was so close. We only need to live for about 10 million more life. That was still our best run right there. Crazy. All right, we're doing it again. Like I said, I promise it works. The good news is this this mode doesn't take anything but your investment in your biscuits. You're not using energy, stamina, any of that stuff to keep running here. All right. We have it. We have it. This is it. This is the one here. Time it just right. Come on, Snapdragon. Come on, Prune. Come on, Cotton. Come on, team. Heals, 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 heals. Big heals right now. Come on, Cotton. There we go. There it is. Prune Juice stayed alive this time around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. No. Just bad luck. Bad luck on that run. It's probably going to take me 100 tries. No, I'm just kidding. It shouldn't take 100. Maybe 10. I think this is like try 6. Here we go. We're going to prove it. We will prove it to you in today's guide, in today's episode. Only after a million runs. That's what the episode's going to be called. Millionth try counts. Because it does. You just got to get by. Here we go. Little bit of luck goes a long way. Alright. Cotton, come on, get ready to prep. We need our heals in right now. Here comes the heat. Here comes the heat. Oh, Prune's down. If we can get to that 25 million marker without losing everyone, gotta keep that stuff on. There we go. Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close. It's very close. 5 million. Uh-oh, on to the last 2. Oh, we got it. We got it. I love it. There it is, my friends. I am so ecstatic, like I said, because this team got it absolutely done, and you can do it too. And I bet all your stuff is in better shape than mine. And I'm a free-to-play player, just like many of you. All right, I am so excited. Let's pull this thing home and back together here today as we took down Decadent Choco Cake Tower, Tray 11. Absolutely, let's get here. So here it was. We talked about the Nightmare-ridden Librarian. We gave you the 4 tactics, or the 4 T's, the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings to get by. Something certainly unique. We were able to do it less than 10 runs. I think it was less than 10 anyway, and make it happen. And like I said, this team is repeatable. We went through it. We went through the team, gave you some additional tips and tricks, like going in and making sure that you got some of these treasures upgraded, because that could be something you forget about. The biscuits, we gave you the big difference between that 3rd and 4th substat. Makes a huge difference, my friends. I'm still doing it at 2. I have faith that you can beat this one as well. And in particular with my guide here now today, something different I believe that's out there is going to help you on your way get past Tray 11. With that, if you got any questions, if you got any comments, do let me know, because I love to hear from you as always. And on top of that, feel free to join us in our amazing Discord server and community, my friends. Lots of you posting these beats, which is awesome to see. And on top of that, lastly, thank you. Thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow and build this amazing community. Thank you to all of our members. We do have memberships available to you, and affiliate links, and a merchant swag store. All really nice ways to support the channel, my friends. And don't forget our socials. At me, chat me. I may feature your stuff here on the channel. I love doing that. Love seeing what you're running, because that's what we do here. And with that, best of luck with Decadent Choco Cake Tower Tray 11. I got it done. I have faith that you can get it done too, my friends. Onwards and upwards, and keep on running.